Yeah, I done messed up now. Me, me. Yeah, yeah, come here. Boom, boom, oh my goodness. All right. Hello, everyone. Today I am Dim, and we are back once again. Some more Hogwarts Legacy. You know, because you guys seem to like that. But also, if you have any other ideas for things you would want me to play or things you would want me to do on this channel, please let me know. I remember last time I did say I was going to record a little bit more. Technically, it's not a year. You know, 2 months is not terrible. It's not terrible. But yeah, let's jump straight back into it. Alright, take the book to Professor Frigg. I don't know what book, I don't remember a lot. It was too holy. Who is this man?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Yeah. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on spell casting, and I'm going to use ChatGPT for the rest.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
What shall we do? What shall we do? I kind of want to meet the girl outside the castle. That's kind of what I want to do. Alright, we have finally arrived.
It is good to see you, my friend.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Yeah, I found something,
They
you
want
know.
something that
I ain't gonna
Professor Fig
lie.
and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll.
Stop
and
it.
Sharona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Glad to hear
Good.
that.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
No, honestly, Natty's so nice. Natty's really nice, you know? Natty's pretty helpful. What do I do now?
Your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Yeah, what? Who said that? Her said, how dare you threaten me? She was angry. My goodness.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Whoa!
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Yeah, y'all done messed up now. Meek. Yeah, come here. Boom! Oh my goodness! You next. Come here. Come here. What? The Mad Hatter!
Watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh my goodness. Who says that to somebody?
Pull! We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, okay. You thought. Get that off me, man. Yeah, come on now. I really do this. Like this wizardry stuff, it's not for the weak. Come here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. No, I'm so sorry.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Oh my goodness.
Hogwarts.
I'm a monster.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Stop
Let me
it.
tell you why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you.
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Hey, how's the research
You're a
going, huh?
researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and now
What?
he's studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm fascinated.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Let's see.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Alright, why not?
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. No, I go out over here. Okay. Pretend like you didn't see that, okay? So put it right here. Okay, just throw it out.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Okay, maybe I should get a little bit close.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Okay. Maybe I am good at puzzles. Maybe. Whoa.
How beautiful!
It's Merlin.
Day, I can hardly believe it.
Alright, Nora, let me know. Spit some facts to me.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
I should read you down a little interesting
And do
little
be
thing.
careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I mean, if anything, she should be careful. They're about to take her life.
You're growing Punja's onion again.
Oh, nice.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's hideous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do it. I'm doing it. Yeah, keep him in the dirt.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
I was set up.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I have no idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Yeah, I nearly went
I'll
deaf.
say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Sounds good.
How to balance my star thistle arrangement? Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's
I don't want to talk to them.
make it a vital ingredient
So I just
in
grab
the
this and
potion, as you all should
in
know
9
from Professor
minutes, it's
Sharp's
gonna be
class.
fully grown.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited
what?
to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
I don't like the plants here. This place isn't safe.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
My fault.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
You know me, man.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Toss the cabbages at it. What do you mean? So...
Look
What
at
the...
that. They'll chomp on anything they
Oh
can
my
get
goodness!
their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
You guys just have this sitting around?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I'm imagining already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Oh, he low-key afraid of me.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I could take some more cabbages while I'm at it. In case one of those people want to run up on me again. You're eaten alive. I like the music in this game. So peaceful.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I don't care for plants.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Alright. Don't expect me to like planting stuff.
Already relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Hey man, I feel that. Alright, where do we go now? New quest.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry
made
guarding
it.
the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never have all of that desk. I bet
All right,
he knows
potion
more than
class.
about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Wouldn't like to help you out that much. Limping, scar on face. My goodness.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Alright, okay. Alright.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One
Just a pinch.
could be disastrous.
Just a little dribble. Just a little bit more. Okay. Cooking over here. We stirring now. We stirring. I like this little thing. I might enjoy potion making.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Sounds good.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Something like that, yeah. You know, you heard.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? It's Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen,
I don't.
anyone with a troll-sized brain
It's a
can
year
brew a
ago.
Juris potion. I'm working
I
on
mean,
something
it felt
that's
like a year
certainly
ago.
spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
See, I'm not no snitch. You know, I'm with it.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
If I get in trouble, we're fighting.
Your potion should
There's any okay, organs and rookies. Okay, all right. Has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours. Particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auditors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. I guess this note's obviously not for me, so I don't know why I just took it. We'll take this. I took all of them. I'm a thief. I'll take the feather too. What else you got in here? Take some money. You won't miss it. You won't miss it. What else you got here? What else you got in here? I guess that's it.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Hey, come here.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Juris potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
All right.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
So we're making this.
And be thorough.
It's only 30 seconds. We can wait. So while we're waiting, best things about Hogwarts. Probably. I mean, we have got people trying to kill us since we got here. A dragon attacked us as soon as we got here. I don't know if I like this place. I don't know. I mean, I could use magic though. No muggle. So I guess I like it that much. Alright, let's go. Okay.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Okay. Okay.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Dragon Dung.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Gareth, I swear if I get in trouble.
Gryffindor, again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh, Oh, I knew I shouldn't have helped him. Nah, listen, man. It's not what it looked like.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'll just own up to it.
Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Alright, thanks for the info.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Auror.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Alright, what do we do now?
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Hey, we can talk.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Shouldn't you be studying?
How do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
I'd
I don't
rather.
know, Gareth. Secret passage to a cellar. Sounds like it's off limits.
Not at all. It's a perfectly legitimate secret passage. I'd use it if I could. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch
don't
in the
want to
third
do
floor
this.
corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient.
What?
They won't be missed. Trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I don't want to steal for this, man. Alright, whatever.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Yeah, if I'm the first one to taste that, I'm probably going to pass.
Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
I don't really like following
You want to
ghosts.
see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Okay, let's go.
How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, saying it out loud in front of everyone, but I guess it's safe with you.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
What is this favor, Nicholas?
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Rotten.
I beg your
What?
pardon. Roast beef. rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form
Oh my goodness.
cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves.
Tickle the
I'm already
pear.
imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
I don't like this. I need the adult. What is that? Wait.
Revelio.
There we go.
A student in the kitchen. What could they want? Food, and what if they found themselves a bit peckish likely? Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
I'll take one of these.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Rotten roast beef. Where is the rotten roast beef? I don't think it'd be on the serving table. Oh my goodness. It's not in there.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be
Oh
getting
my
close.
goodness.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Okay, thank you. I shall be going.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Guess isn't that all nice people? Like nobody.
A meal prepared by a house elf.
Oh no, they got rotten food over there. Something like it.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Yeah, it sounds intriguing.
Well, I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself.
I'm suspicious of this guy, though.
Headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
He doesn't seem that trustworthy.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
Mm-hmm. Rotten
This
food.
is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell,
Okay.
my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
All right, time to look for the head, I guess.
You could only see me now.
Floating candles.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Good, I'm guessing it's not connected to the missing pages at all.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Hey, let's
If that's
go.
what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Okay.
Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Just Revelio.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Revelio.
This is rather easy. What?
Why did I come back here?
Oh, what fun!
I don't think this is the hardest challenge. Okay.
I've never seen it played like that.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
I could do that too if I had a wand.
Revelio.
Mind your business, alright? Mind your business.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
Revelio.
Yeah, you know, man. It's just extremely easy, to be honest with you.
I bet I would be the one to clean up this mess.
Ah.
Revelio.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm?
You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are where you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Alright, sounds good.
I need those pages, so I suppose I better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Alright, see you there. Let's go. We're gonna get some more pages. Figure out some secrets and become a Grand Wizard. Oh, level 8. Alright, show me where to go. Show me where to go. Alright, everyone. I think that's enough for today. Today, we made good progress. We checked out some different stuff. We played a headless game. You know, we learned some potion making. Next episode, we should be learning this disarming charm and continuing to the Forbidden Forest. But, you know, that's all we have for today, and I hope you guys continue watching and like and subscribe.
Are you not entertained?